Hardee's, we got 2 3-horsepower flight pumps out there. And our only suggested upgrade was, we wanted to upgrade the telemetry. Priority's low, but we checked and it only cost $330, I think, to upgrade it, so we've already scheduled that to be done. And we don't see any need to do anything else there for the near future, several years. If a pump goes out, I think that's something Les can help us with change in-house. The radio station, we just got through talking about right now. We just got through spending close to $600,000, but since we put the new starters in, I really don't see any repairs needed up there anytime in the near future. The main lift station,
So, there's no suggested upgrades that you all are recommending on this radio lift station?
no repairs needed. That's what me and Ricky are recommending right now.
See, they just spent that.
Okay.
That's that
So
new one. That's supposed to be the
recommending-
new one.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's on the
recommending-
one that we
Yes,
just got through redoing.
Since he put them soft starters in, I don't wanna say that's been good, I don't wanna jinx it, but
Yeah.
so far it's been
Is this
good.
the same thing as the Upper Ferry lift station?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And that,
Because Sam was asking something about, so that one was $593.
yeah, it's like 600 and something thousand, I think, what about.
I do have these things, I had them last, at the council meeting, I don't know if everybody got one,
Yeah.
but basically the construction cost, well, anyway, his engineering fees for that one was $130,000, but,
For this 593,000.
right.
And one thing I
Well,
like.
let me just.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But if you go by the USDA chart that I think I gave y'all one of those, the percentage for, you're supposed to go on the actual construction cost, not on the estimated cost that he put this, his estimated cost. Did I give y'all one of these last time? I think I did.
I
Was
think I got one.
600.
Y'all have gotten them before,
Yeah.
I know you've gotten them.
But anyway, the estimated cost, you base it on the estimated, and here's a table that the USDA does for actual approved fees. His fees came out to 130, under the USDA chart, it would have been 54,000 for the fees. So this, we kind of went through this whole thing and then what fees he charges and then what USD fees would be, so I've got,
Right. I was just showing that.
well, no, I just wanted because.
That was the
that's-
construction, the one they just got through doing a couple of years ago, and now that we got the soft starters in there, everything seems to be running pretty good.
It's good.
So I don't see us having to spend any money on it, I'm just looking at what we may have to spend in the future. And,
And I'd like to, if we have anything that has to do with, sewer, if we have something that has to do with water, I think it would be good for you all to be involved with, well, do we need this?
I agree 100%.
Instead of just kind of running it through, like example, the big piece of whatever's sitting up there, that's, how much is that? $500,000 just sitting up there. Nobody ran it by and,
Well, it changed, it
That's
changed.
the whole package.
That's why part of our frustration is when you're sitting in a council
Yeah, it changed,
meeting
didn't it?
and you hear the engineer saying, we're looking at getting $425,000 grant for a lift station, that's the first time you heard it.
Frustrated.
Where did this come from? That's part of it. So,
Here's, to Sam, and now, here's some of the costs that he's talking about.
It
but
sounds to me
It's-
like any future projects that any engineer, whether it's Jerry or
Just
not,
saying.
needs to first start with a meeting with that department.
it's grant hunting. They're hunting grants. Oh, this is free government money. Let's try to see if we can make this happen here.
Yeah.
It's grant.
And we get 134,000 out of it.
yeah,
Yeah, it is just not.
yeah. Well,
That's all that is.
that's why I was
I need-
screaming.
I'm in the wrong business.
That's why I was screaming, stop the 825,000 down there. And once the 425 fell through, I was screaming to stop it, but I went and get my, that's $1.25 million that we saved the taxpayers that did not need to be spent.
Well, we didn't wanna go through another frustration,
Yeah, I mean.
but we ain't satisfied with what's already
Yeah.
been done.
But if
Is
you
this-
go, the next thing we got is the
Mayor, is
main
this my
lift
copy?
station. And,
Yeah, that's yours.
Thank you.
we wanted to put in a vortex pump and y'all have already approved
Yes.
that. The priority was high. And if y'all had seen what Les got out of the manhole today up there below the nursing home, that comes through that main lift station, you would see why they get plugged so much.
This one, right?
That's where they got gloves and stuff coming through and all that.
It was terrible.
All, just
It
all
was
the
a
trash that you're not
5-gallon
supposed to put in
bucket.
there.
Y'all already.
We gotta go have a meeting with them in the morning.
I was say, cause we've slapped their hands before, hadn't we, on it? Is that right? Last couple years ago? Because you were having the same issue and,
Maybe I owe you a case
It
of
was,
beer then.
they put in a screen, but evidently the bottle and rotted out, or they ain't clean somehow.
I gotcha.
And it washed through. But the main lift station, y'all already approved that. I don't see us needing to spend any more there anytime in the near future.
Unless we wanna go to another, see, there's 2 pumps in there. We may wanna put another vortex down the road.
If that other one we got now was.
Well, we got 5 years warranty.
The Ebra 15 horse, if it was to burn up, instead of rebuilding it, it'll be cheap, just as cheap to put a new
Yeah,
vortex
not
in.
that
That's
much
what we're
difference.
doing now. But we don't see having to do anything to that in anytime near future. We got a little lift station inside the plant. It's got 2 little 5 horsepower pumps in it. And one of those has got a starter out on it right now. We figure less than $750 to fix it. And it's kind of priorities medium, but that's something that we'll probably do
That's
in
a
the,
bill to do that.
sometime in the next 6 months probably. But it's not a big major cost. Turner Farm, I really wanted to talk about it.